Hi, Steve Teresi here, Director of Training and Technical Services for JL Audio. Today it's my pleasure to introduce you to the brand new W6v3 line of subwoofers. Anyone of you out there that know me know that my favorite speaker to use in a high-end installation has always been the W6v2. Incredible performance, wonderful output capability, great looking product. Well, we've really upped the game quite a bit this time now with the W6v3. If you take a look at the front of the speaker, first thing you'll notice is that it looks a little bit different than the old one. In addition to that nice cosmetic silver ring along the outside edge, we're also using a butyl rubber surround. But let me go ahead and show you a close-up of the product. Over here you'll see the 10W6v3, and again there's that nice cosmetic. We got the really beefy rubber surround. We still have the removable trim ring to allow for our special grill to fit on the front of the speaker, which allows for the incredible excursion, which I'll tell you about that in just a few minutes. But as I struggle to turn the heavy speaker off to the side, you'll notice that the frame, although it looks similar to the old one, is now painted black. This is very similar to our anniversary edition of our W7s. Everything's kind of going black now. Beautiful frame. And as you look over here on the side, you'll notice that we still use the same type of connection for the voice coil. It's a dual four-ohm voice coil like the previous version. But you'll also notice that the motor system is significantly larger. This is actually so large it's getting real close to blocking the terminal here, which is pretty massive. It's by far the largest motor that we can get on the speaker without a complete redesign. And if you take a look at the back, you'll notice that something's going on inside the vented pole piece. But I have some slides I'd like to show you that give you an idea of what that special cooling circuit's all about. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Alright, looking inside the back edge there on the left side of your screen, you'll see that's like a bullet structure inside that vented pole piece. The vented pole piece is intended to cool the inside of the speaker where the voice coil is. And like I always say, a cool voice coil is a happy voice coil. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. And you'll see we're still using our elevated frame, patented technology to help keep things cool. But now in addition, we have this special cooling circuit on the center of the speaker that channels airflow along the metal parts and really keeps the voice coil nice and cool. Now in terms of specifications for the product, we've really upped the game quite a bit. The X-Max now goes up to 0.75 inches linear in one direction, which is 19 millimeters. So this thing can move 1.5 inches peak to peak. And the benefit to you, of course, is you're going to have much better low-end extension and much greater output capability by taking advantage of that high excursion. In terms of mounting depth, these are not a shallow mount driver by any stretch of the imagination. The 10 comes in at 6.89 inches of depth, which is 175 millimeters, and the 12 is about 7.52 inches deep, which is 191 millimeters. Box volume requirements are pretty much the same as they were with the previous version, with the 10 using about 0.625 cubic feet, or right around 18 liters, and the 12 comes in at 1.25 cubic feet, right about 35 liters. We're still using the same dual four-ohm voice coils, which leads us to the inevitable comparison. How do these two speakers compare against each other, the V2 versus the V3? Well, first of all, when you look at the cosmetics, I think the V3 is a much beefier looking product, and you can see the massive motor system on the back end of that speaker there. And in terms of the direct comparison in terms of specifications, the 10-inch subwoofers, the motor structure on the 10-inch subwoofer is actually 26% larger than the previous version. So we have a much stronger motor, which is going to give you better sound quality and better output potential. The 12-inch version is actually 20% larger than the previous one. In terms of excursion capability, the 10-inch is 25% greater in terms of how much excursion it has, and the 12-inch is 15% greater. So you can see the significant improvements in terms of output potential and motor strength of the product. The surround is more durable, stronger, better for high excursion in this case, and I've already mentioned to you the improved cooling circuit on it. So the next thing that you're probably wondering is, when is this thing finally going to ship? Well, we plan on introducing these to the market in the second quarter of 2012. One thing that makes me really proud is the fact that not only are we engineering the product right here at JL Audio in Florida, but we're also going to be building them right out back. If you ever had the opportunity and you're in South Florida, you definitely want to come by and take a look and meet the people that are building these products for you. You'll find that they're fantastic and they really love what they do. The best way to get the most current information about any one of our product launches is going to be following us on Facebook. We have a great family of people that participate on our Facebook wall. We encourage you to go ahead and follow us there. In addition to that, you want to check us out on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, as you see here. You want to go ahead and subscribe to that. In addition to videos like this one, we'll be doing other training videos as the year goes on. And of course, we encourage your feedback as well. Any comments, questions, or suggestions for future trainings can be emailed to training@jlaudio.com. Pretty much send us anything you'd like to share with us about this video or any others that you may have seen or would like to see. So again, my name is Steve Teresi. I'm the Director of Training and Technical Services for JL Audio, and thanks so much for watching about the W6v3.